Alrighty, guys, we are diving into Skeleton Crew, episode number 3, episode Tress, if you want to call it. I am in on the show. A lot of people really believed in the show after episode 1. I was someone who thought episode 1 was good, but I'm like, this is good. You know, it's not the best thing I've ever seen. I'm like, this is enjoyable. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But it was really episode 2 that got me on track of the show, because the one thing I think Star Wars is missing is adventure. You know, those are original movies to me. When I watched them when I was a kid, I'm like, this seems it's like a party. You know, these individuals form a party to go on a mission, and you know, there's a princess, there's a swashbuckling pirate and his partner, and then there's like our main antagonist and the guy who trains him. You know, it really felt like a fantasy adventure set in space, and you know, it was an adventure. You know, for the last few projects, it has really not felt like that same, you know, energy has been in the Star Wars shows. You know, Mandalorian and Grogu, you know, of course they have adventure in there, but that really like one story. You know, you got connections to the other shows. You know, you got like connections to Clone Wars, Rebels, you know, all of that. Ahsoka was definitely, you know, something you had to watch if you had watched Rebels. You know, it was something you appreciated more if you watched it. And Andor, I think Andor, you know, was the first time it was Star Wars got really, really serious in the universe. Loved Andor. But a lot of the last few projects have felt like it's lost that Star Wars magic. Episode 2 reminded me like how special Star Wars could be and why it's so popular. Because it has that sense of adventure, a sense of wonder. You know, there's this galaxy with so many different people in it. You know, not just Jedi, Sith, and Rebels, and government officials. You know, there's pirates. You know, there's worlds that probably don't even know about what's really going on with the Mandalorian and all that. Maybe there's worlds, you know, who just see the Jedi as folk heroes. You know, I love that sense. There's just so much sense of adventure in this show, which I love. But you didn't come here to hear me talk about why I love, you know, the second episode or this entire series. You came here to watch me react to Skeleton Crew episode 3. So with all that out of the way, make sure you please press that subscribe button. Helps our channel so much. And with all that out of the way, let's start Skeleton Crew episode 3. Here we go. Oh! Oh no! Oh my god! No way! Oh! It's Sabretooth! Oh, look at these fights! Oh, the mom finally realized her daughter's now lost. Oh, all the parents.
We keep going in circles.
What worries me is that we lost the signal to KB's life monitor.
Oh.
When I was a girl, my friends and
I have been sent by the supervisor.
Here we go.
Your children are on a starship that has illegally exited the barrier.
What?
Ooh.
Is the supervisor going to contact the Republic for help?
Because the starship is outside the barrier, the supervisor is unable to risk any contact.
Oh.
The risk travel outside the barrier is forbidden. Any violation-
She's thinking if he just believed his son, none of this would be happening. Skeleton Crew. Oh, man, that port, it looks so cool. It's like a freaking asteroid. Now, how are they gonna get out? Oh yeah, they got out because of the Jedi. Supposed Jedi. He might be a Jedi. He seems like one.
At any time, what did you need our help for?
Without a ship, what use was freeing myself from the cell?
True, I was thinking that too. Didn't have a ship.
Away. That's not what I'm after.
Yeah, because he's a Jedi. We have no idea who he is. Yes, we do. He's a Jedi.
Doesn't mean you can trust him.
No, would.
You could sense that someone was going to come around the corner.
You know much of the Force.
One. This guy was in jail. So are we. Yeah, and he's got magic powers. So that means we can trust him?
I'm with her.
The defenders of Jedi.
Easier to hide in the crowd. and an empty corridor if one wants to.
Wait, hold!
Surveillance droid.
The force flows through us all.
As it does. Force flows for everything. I do not trust this character. I do not trust him. I think he was a pirate we saw in the beginning of episode 1. Neil, what are you doing?
You're welcome.
It's like they wanted them to escape. It's like he was planted in that cell.
Is yours.
That could be a thing, like he was planted in there to get to their planet.
It smells funny.
Can't smell as bad as. Wait. Not that.
Yep.
Shit.
We'll be fine without him.
He saved us. Yeah, we need him.
We're not going back for a droid.
I thought the Jedi never left a man behind.
That's not. First, it's a droid. Second, that's not a Jedi thing. They say.
If you don't go, you can do anything. Yeah, you're a Jedi, right?
She does not believe he's a Jedi.
Losing his eye hole.
Wait, don't touch anything! You don't want to blast off accidentally before I get back.
We should blast off before he gets back. What?
Silver was escaped.
How does he know which droid to look for, though?
The prince is in danger. Quickly, I must save the prince. We must go this way. Where? I can't see.
Oh, a Clink! An Imperial droid! That's cool. There he is. Uh-oh.
Lose right before your trial. I let myself loose. I just might have finally found the big score.
Yep. He's after the planet.
That's it. Reporting to Captain Brutus. Let's call in the guards. Have a little chat.
He is so. He is not. Is so.
He's not a Jedi.
There's a million ways to make it look like.
I know he's not a Jedi. He can't be.
Recall really thin string. You're just jealous of him. He just wants to steal our treasure. There is no treasure.
They're like fighting in the background. I love that.
The captain, which is me. We're just kids, Fern. We can't do this on our own. Guys, look!
You gotta hurry and get back, Jude Law.
Out of the way. Watch this.
Should have disconnected before then.
I think we're stuck on the fuel line. Okay, I'll try and snap it.
It's not working.
It's very well. Yeah, I got it.
Uh-oh. Getting more repairs after this. Uh-oh. And that is one tough-ass fuel line.
Sir, should we be worried about those?
Hyperdrive. Take it, win!
Activating hyperdrive.
But isn't it dangerous to go to hyperspace if we're tied to something?
Oh, nice. Oh, crap. Oh, my God. Werewolf Captain's mad.
So, Droid.
Okay, there's enough room for start. You put your trunk there.
He's like, I don't clean dishes. What is he looking for? A weapon, maybe? Something that tells him about the ship? Definitely a pirate.
Looking for something? Jedi? Never mind who I am.
Oof.
They're definitely from somewhere.
I wonder what the treasure on Adan is. That's what I'm wondering. Freaking droid.
Mine are analysts. Yeah, mine too. So what? So what do they analyze?
Something boring.
And how do they have those?
Oh, money. Food is good,
Okay. Time to get some sleep.
but I'm not even tired.
That's what the kids all say. When they say I'm not tired, that's when they are tired.
You don't trust me.
I calculated the odds.
Not everything in the galaxy can be calculated.
I just feel like Jude Law might be turning a leaf by the end of the show.
Just your gun.
Maybe he is a Jedi, but just a pirate.
Moon in a few hours. I suggest you get some rest.
Maybe just a Jedi who's been turned astray. You know, he's hit on some hard times and has become a pirate. That could be a reason. Whoa, that's big. It's like a moon base.
This moon is cold.
How are they breathing on it though?
Start walking.
Maybe this moon has an atmosphere, probably.
Let's go. Stay here and you'll never get home.
Oh, that's a cool shot right there.
Land closer.
You need the exercise.
Very like 80s.
She might stab us in the back.
Stab us?
Not literally.
It's a metaphor.
Does that make sense? Never mind. You'll understand when you're older. Come on.
They're like, we don't know what you mean, sir. Oh, who's this? Definitely an alien.
It's him, all right.
Now, who could that be knocking on my door?
Waka waka ooh. I just Jabba the Hutt right there.
Hi, Kim. The place is great. I see you've been cleaning up.
Yes, my growing collection. Trinkets and tokens from 1,000 different worlds.
There's 1,000 worlds?
Whoa.
Yeah.
What is that?
Should we get down to business?
Quiet, Jack.
It's an owl alien.
You've heard of it, right?
Manhattan. Manhattan? Astrogation project.
Is that a map?
No, my dear boy. You see, your home has been purposely hidden
Oh.
from the rest of the galaxy. There
Huh.
is no map to add at. No, this scroll depicts the jewels of the old republic.
Oh.
Myths of wonders, pirate shanties, and rumors believed by fools. But I always believed.
We need a map.
So it's like a Jedi planet? This is really cool. It's like a super space satellite or telescope.
Nothing. It's totally boring.
Any nearby planets?
In school we learned about Coruscant and Alderaan.
Alderaan. What did you?
Wood War.
Oh,
Fascinating.
so they don't know.
Is that we're supposed to stay inside the barrier?
So they
Great work.
they have no idea about Luke Skywalker, about all of that. They're like, all their history is from the New Republic.
Oh yes, it's only 10,000 worlds.
Oh, jeez.
10,000? We've already eliminated 99.99%.
What? What's that symbol? Here,
Oh.
on your rucksack. Public artifacts. We'll cross-reference this with the jewels of the Old Republic. Planets and nebulae are...
Old Republic, yeah.
This may actually work.
Time of the prequels.
Yeah.
I'd say you were stalling.
Ooh.
Crimson Jack, you don't trust me?
She's already betrayed you. Oh. I would not trust him anymore.
But I don't trust him. Not really.
What did he tell you? Trust your gut? Use your head. Get the truth. And if you ever need help, you can call me. Anytime.
I like this character. Oh, the X-Wings are here! Run!
33!
Captain. Is a Jedi giving you trouble?
We are not going anywhere.
Yeah.
until you tell us who
We know he's a pirate.
Is it Jack? I knew it. How do you make things float?
Listen, Kim's goons are not going to help you get home. But you and me, we want the same thing. Let's make a deal. I'll get you home. I'll do the right thing. Maybe get a little reward. It's a partnership.
Not partners. You work for us.
Oh.
Deal?
Oh, spaceship battle time.
I get the hyperdrive ready.
Right. How do we do that? I'll get 33.
No! Rely on a droid. I'll let you down every time.
Ah, like Mando doesn't trust droids. These kids don't even know that these guys are the good guys.
Neil, I need you to take the controls and evade their fire.
Neil? Neil? I can't find shit.
Pick up the controls and evade.
Come on, Neil, you got this.
Back! Okay.
Is it a gun?
Come on, Captain. This turn
Oh, it's a gunner seat.
here.
Their gunner seat's awesome. Throwing back to the OG Star Wars trilogy. Don't shoot him down. Don't be a murderer, kid. Oh.
We got him. Shot.
They don't even know that these guys are good guys. Like,
We're ready to jump.
Okay.
well, this ship needs some repairs, man. Ooh, that's awesome.
See anything? No, I can't either. Almost there. We're clear.
Oh, cool. They did it. We're gonna see who's in here.
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
True. Add that in. That was a great episode. That was a freaking great episode. Wow. All Righty, guys. Episode 3 of Skeleton Crew is what we just watched, and wow, that was another great episode. I like that even better than episode 2, with the whole space battle and like with this whole mystery surrounding their planet, finding out like, oh, it's like a lost Jedi planet, and that planet still thinks that they're part of the New Republic. They haven't even gone through the Empire. They haven't gone through the New Republic. They're like, wow, it's still in the they still think like the Jedi are still on top of everything. They still think that. And they still use Old Republic credits. Like, that makes net sense now. So like, the question is like, why have they stayed hidden? Do the parents know what's actually out there? Like, oh, so many interesting theories we can come up with now. Oh, and Jude Law, like I said, I knew that he wasn't a Jedi. I knew it. I theorized he was the captain from the first episode, which I was right. And, it looks like they have a partnership now. They all have things they want to get to. Jude Law wants to discover the treasure. They also, the kids just want to get home. So they have an agreed partnership to go along with. I love the feeling of the show. This show really does feel like a galactic adventure, which I said, Star Wars, it felt like Star Wars had been missing. And, I love, the callbacks to the original films, and even episode 1 with the opening sequence. And this time, with the kids going to the gunner seats, just like I believe Han and Luke did when they were on the Millennium Falcon being chased. And I love that these kids don't know that the X-Wings are actually the good guys. That is what's funny about it. Like, they're like, these are just the enemies. We don't know what those are, because they don't know that technology. They're still living in the past. It's really, really interesting. I think John Watts is doing something really special with the show. I think, it's weird how, like, the trailers to shows for Disney Plus that I thought have looked like shit. Like, we're like, oh, that doesn't really look really good. Agatha to Skeleton Crew. Now I'm, like, actually enjoying the show. And, like, the question I ask is, like, why are we doing the show? Why do we need a show like this about some kids going around the galaxy in a spaceship? Because it's fun. It's just a fun time to watch, and it kind of unlocks your inner child a bit. Like, imagine, like, as a kid, imagining yourself in the Star Wars universe going, pew, 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 with your lightsabers, and like, get back to the cover, when you're, like, playing with your friends outside when you're a kid, you kind of are, like, these kids are kind of you, when you were a kid, reminding you of your childhood, which I think is really, really cool to see. I'm excited to see where this goes. Hopefully this show can stick the landing. Hopefully it can stick the landing. That's the one thing, that a lot of people have been worried about. Like, Disney Plus, sometimes that show will stick in the landing. Agatha, that show was really good, but the ending was kind of mixed for a lot of people. And, I don't think I've enjoyed a Star Wars show like this since Andor. I think Andor was almost like 2 years ago. And, we've had a lot of shit Star Wars series, Acolyte, Ahsoka, haven't really done great. And, I've kind of lost faith in Star Wars. This kind of reminds me that Star Wars can be great. It can be fun. It's not all about Jedi temples and laser swords, it's just about adventure, which I love that John Watts has brought that flair to the show. And kind of going back to those old 80s Amblin movies, Goonies, E.T., movies like that I feel like are really big inspirations for this. Not just following the model of Stranger Things, but kind of doing their own thing with that genre. But guys, what do you think? Did you like this episode of Skeleton Crew? What are your thoughts on the series? Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go check out all our other content on our channel. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.